Hey Facebook Live peeps. Happy Sunday. On the Road with Lisa is back. Psyched. You guys gonna join me? Who's gonna join me this morning? Who's there? I don't have a lot of time this morning. My drive to the Y is short. And I have lots of thoughts in this brain. Hi, Judy. Who's joining? Turn the heat on here. Ooh, 6 people. I don't know who's all there. I'm going to start talking because I don't have a lot of time before I get to the Y. Hey, Sherry. Hello. I was going to do a video of the cats this morning, but I chose to go live with me instead. You guys probably wish I put the cats on. Oh well. Okay, so today's talk or discussion or whatever you want to call it, because you guys can join in, you know, has a more serious tone to it, I guess. I was talking a little bit yesterday with a friend of mine and this morning with the Hubster, and I think I want to talk to you guys about, you know, I always preach health and fitness and nutrition and wellness, but do you guys really know where my passion for this comes from? I've always been one to want to be in shape and feel healthy and happy and all that, and wear a smaller size, and I've been into sports and stuff like that my entire life. But my passion for being healthy came back in 2015 when I had a surgery on my knee. And I've talked about this before, but not everyone watches all my videos, so I'm going to just discuss it a little bit. I had surgery on my knee, and it was supposed to be a minor 2-week thing, and I was going to be back up and running, no problem. And I ended up getting a blood clot in my calf, and I didn't know it, and it traveled into my lungs. Hold on, I'm turning. Traveled into my lungs, and it turned out to be a bilateral, what they call it, bilateral multi, oh God, I can't remember the technical term. Hey, Carol. But anyway, I had multiple pulmonary embolisms, both lungs, and they called it severe. Heather! But they said it was a severe event, and I should have died from it, because what happened was I ignored all these symptoms. I had the pain in my leg, I had the heat, the severe redness, the swelling, and I ignored it. And then I'm going to drive by the Y for a minute just so I can keep talking. My connection always goes out in the parking lot, so I'm going to keep talking and keep driving. I ignored the symptoms, and then one night I woke up in the middle of the night thinking I was having a heart attack because I was experiencing pain. Nina! Hi! I woke up in the middle of the night with pain in my chest, and I was dizzy, nauseous, sweating, my heart was racing, my arm even felt numb. I had all the symptoms, classic symptoms of a heart attack, and I was thinking, I justified it. I wrote it off as maybe I'm having a panic attack. Again, I ignored the leg thing. I ignored my symptoms. And I got up the next day, and my chest just felt tight. And I said, oh, yeah, panic attack, or it was because I was using crutches, right? So I wrote it off, and I ignored the symptoms. Well, so here we go. Days later, I've been walking around. I'm turning in over here. I'd been walking around with, I guess I'm turning into a Walgreens. I'll circle around. Yeah, so days went by. I'm going to pull over here. And I didn't listen to my body. In fact, when I had the blood clot in my leg and it was sore and stuff, I had been rubbing it. I probably rubbed the blood clot free, and that's when it went to my lungs and exploded. So I ignored all the symptoms. I explained them away as, oh yeah, well, I had knee surgery, so of course my leg is red and painful and swollen. And I ignored the chest pain and said, oh, well, I had a panic attack, or it's fine, I was using crutches, so it hurt. And I went for days like that and ended up in the ICU for a week. So every doctor that came in said I was extremely fortunate to even be there, to be living. I was out of work for over 3 months. I still feel like I'm rehabbing, which is why I do these videos all the time, which is why I have the renewed passion for health and fitness and wellness. It's not just about working out. It's not just about eating healthy. I don't eat healthy all the time. I don't work out all the time. My message for you today is to live life to its fullest and be happy. Hi, Michelle, I miss you. But my message is to be happy. Now, I want you to try to find a balance of health and wellness and fitness and eating healthy, right? Doing those things because you do only have one body, right? And had I not been in better shape, who knows what might have happened to me? I don't know. Who knows how well my rehab would have gone? I don't know. Right? I miss you. But that's the point. The point is you have this one life, and God, thank you for giving me another shot, because like I said, ICU for a week, and there were some scary moments in there that I didn't know what was going to happen. So I'm finding a renewed passion for life in general. A lot of people are like, oh, your fitness and you. I find fun in what I'm doing now. Okay, so yes, I'm a Beachbody coach, and I took my Beachbody Performance Energize before I left the house, so now it's starting to kick in, and you're going to see me get woo, right? And sometimes I do my Beachbody videos at home. Sometimes I go to the Y and get on an elliptical like I'm going to do today. Sometimes I go and I attend my step kickboxing classes. I do like a fit club after work on site, and I lead some people after work. We pop in some Beachbody videos and do those after work. But guess what? Every single thing I do, I love. It's because it's fun. What I'm doing is fun. Okay? I don't always eat healthy. I have pizza, I have ice cream, but I mix in healthy foods, and I have my Shakeology every single day because I don't like vegetables, and I know I need them. And I find the positive in life to focus on. There's a lot of shit going on right now. I mean, I'm sitting next to, wait a minute, look at, because I kind of stopped the car. Can you guys see all the freaking snowbanks around me? So we lost power for several days, and then we had like blizzard conditions. Hi, Kelly or Tammy, who's ever watching. We had so much shit going on around us, but you can spin it as I got to spend time without a television on with my parents. That's precious. Okay? You guys know that the house that we bought has an in-law suite, and my parents live with us now. I wouldn't trade that for the world. A lot of people think I'm nuts. Oh my God, how would I live with my mother? I couldn't live with my parents. I wouldn't trade it for the world. So you can choose to look at life and say, oh my God, we got this windstorm and we lost power and I couldn't watch TV and I was cold and look at all the snow around us and it's miserable. Or I could choose to say, guess what? We sat and played. I had quality time with my parents and we talked and we played cards. And I got time with them that I probably would not have had otherwise. And that's what that week in the ICU did for me. I'm almost like sitting here ready to cry with you guys right now. I seriously think I'm going to start crying. You just don't understand how precious time and life is. You really don't. Hi, Sue. You're just joining in a moment. I'm having a moment right now. And I know that you understand how precious life is. You don't know when it's going to turn. It can turn on a dime. So when I sit here and I do these videos and I try to give you tips and tricks about fitness or eating healthy and stuff, it's not just because I like doing this sometimes. Just try to find a balance so that you can live a long, happy, and fulfilling life and live these moments to its fullest. Just make sure you're living it to its fullest and be happy. Do the things that make you happy. Yes, you have to find ways to be fit, but there's plenty of ways you can do it and be happy and make it fun. Like I said, I go to my kickboxing. Look back on my wall from yesterday, and I did a quick clip from my kickboxing class where we were like dancing. It was fun. You can find ways to make it fun. If you don't like eating your vegetables, contact me and I'll hook you up with Shakeology. And I'm telling you right now, you're going to feel amazing. You don't have to eat healthy all the time, right? There's ways. I'm not getting out what I want to say right now. It's just very important for me to get this message out to you guys that, like I said, having been in the ICU, having gone through this, it changes your perspective on things. And I'm not saying all the time I'm happy and I don't look at this snow and go, oh my God, look at this shit. But you have to change your mindset. You really got to work hard at changing your mindset and being appreciative and thankful for what you have around you. And realizing you do have this one body. You do need to take care of it. Okay? Make it your priority. Okay. That's my Sunday sermon. Now I'm going to start driving back to the Y here. Let's see. Now how do I get out of here? I'm in like the Walgreens parking lot. Let's see. All right. You guys have any comments for me or questions? Or did I just ramble on and on? I hope I totally made sense. I think I went off on a few tangents I wasn't going to. Let me get out of here. All right. I hope I helped you or motivated one person to maybe find that way to be happy. Hold on. There we go. My number one thing right now is focusing on the road, then my video. Hey, Mike. It's just, my passion is to help you guys be happy first, okay? Then comes the fitness, then comes everything else, all right? And, you know, I know I'm going to live with scarring in my lungs from the blood clots, and I know that my knee never healed because of what I went through. And I'd be happy to talk to anyone who has gone through this, who is struggling with that right now, who wants to know something about warning signs and symptoms. If you have to have a surgery, please talk to me. And I'd be happy to, like, you do make it got personal shit. Oh, yay! I'll talk to you. Burger! Callie, I hate vegetable. Oh. We have a lot in common, Callie. We can talk because I had my gallbladder out as well, and there are a lot of foods that I can't eat. In fact, I can't have anything leafy and green, which is a lot of healthy food. Um, Anytime I try to eat like spinach or healthy salads or anything like that, I get really, really sick. I can't eat any vegetables that are raw. I get sick. So that is why I turned to Shakeology. So I could maybe help you with that. And then Michelle had to get put out. Oh no, because of stress. Michelle, we gotta talk. Oh my God. See, this is what I'm talking about. You guys, I've been in all your shoes. Trust me. I've been on stress, anxiety meds, depression meds. I've been on digestive, like IBS medications. You saw, hi Burger. I am oh, you thought I'm driving there. No, I'm not driving to freaking Long Island. But yeah, I've been on digestive medications for IBS and cramping. I had my gallbladder out. And I thought the gallbladder out was going to solve a lot of my problems, but it didn't. It actually made some of my problems. Yep, had a panic attack. Oh no. Oh no. We'll talk, Michelle. You can call me. I'm home all day today. James, ex-husband. I think I have IBS too. The cramping sucks. Kelly, oh my God. We need to talk. Part of when I had my stomach issues, I self-diagnosed because I went to my doctors. I went to gastroenterologist. I had, what do you call that? I had a colonoscopy and everything. And they all said there was nothing wrong with me. Nothing wrong with me. But yeah, I would come home and I'd be on the kitchen floor in tears, crying in a ball. Seriously, from the pain. I'd miss work from having the shits. Whatever. I'm being honest with you here. It was awful. And then I found out a couple things. I cannot have caffeine because caffeine was making me cramp. And I can't have artificial sweeteners. So Kelly, you may want to look in your pantry if you're watching, like maybe you're watching your weight or something. What I was doing was I have Weight Watcher type food. Well, they all have Splenda. And I was eating a ton of foods with artificial sweeteners, even like if you drink diet colas or any of that kind of stuff. Anything with an artificial sweetener, cut out of your diet. It's terrible for you. And that helped some of the cramping. Absolutely helped some of the cramping. But I eventually ended up having my gallbladder out. And that still didn't help everything. In fact, then I became sensitive, like I said. I can't have vegetables, especially raw. Anything leafy, green, can't have. It's terrible. I totally feel for you, Kelly. I understand what you're going through with this IBS thing. They put me on 2 different meds. I was on like an anti-spasmodic thing for my stomach and something else, and then they put me on a line to help with probiotics or something like that. Hi, Kitty. So I had all these different medications, and it kind of helped. I only eat vegetables raw. So, I was the opposite. I could only have them cooked. Anyway, when I finally found Shakeology, it actually started, it has probiotics, prebiotics, digestive enzymes, different things in it. It doesn't have any artificial anything, and it doesn't have, caffeine or anything like that. So I've been taking the probiotics daily. Yeah, me too. And anyway, my gastro guy had said the only one to take that was any good was Align, just so you know. But anyway, I started doing Shakeology daily, and after, I want to say a few months, I was off all my meds. I was off every single one of those digestive medications and over-the-counter things. I mean, occasionally, I might eat something and it bothers my stomach and I have a bout here or there, but I'm off everything. So there's something to be said for that stuff. If you want to try it, I have samples and stuff, but it's amazing. And so my mom takes it because she has the same issues and it's helped her too. And for Daryl, hope he doesn't care that I say this. Daryl has kind of the other issue. If he doesn't drink Shakeology, then he doesn't go to the bathroom for days. Sorry, Daryl, I'm giving people some of your private information. But, I mean, you got to talk about this stuff, right? So it helps. It definitely helps with your digestion and those kinds of issues. It even helps with like depression, anxiety, things of that nature. Just something to think about, Callie. I'm just telling you, it was a godsend for me because literally I'd be coming home every day on the floor crying. And I didn't know what to do because I wanted to eat healthy and I couldn't eat healthy. And I still don't. I still don't eat vegetables. It was funny. Yesterday, my mother made some pot roast. And she's like, oh, there's vegetables in here. I was like, it's all right. I had a bowl of cereal last night for dinner. I admit I had cereal for dinner. But I had my Shakeology yesterday and I feel amazing. And I had my energy, my Beachbody Performance Energized today, and I'm ready to go into the Y and kick ass. How much is Shakeology a month? We'll talk after I get off this because there's 3 different ways, 3 different price points for Shakeology, whether you do it retail, whether you do it via a club membership, or whether you do it via a discount buyer. So there's 3 different price points. So we can chat after about the prices. But yeah, I mean, and to be honest with you, Kelly, by the time I got done being off all the meds and the Align and all that, I ended up breaking even with the price. Because people are like, oh, it's expensive, or I can't. And I'm being honest with you, it's not cheap. But by the time you're done getting off the meds, it's a multivitamin as well, so you don't have to take supplements like fish oil or any of that kind of stuff. I was taking fish oil. I was taking, what are the other supplements I took at that time? I can't remember. But anyway, I was taking an expensive multivitamin, which really wasn't working. By the time I got off all that stuff, I ended up breaking even, if not saving a few dollars. So it's worth it. I don't know if I missed any other comments along the way here. I know, Michelle, you were talking about anxiety and all that stuff. We got to talk to, girlfriend, because I haven't talked to you in forever. So send me an instant message and maybe we'll talk today. I know you joined my challenge group, but I haven't seen you post in there yet. So we got to get you back on track. But yeah, my conversation for today was just about, I don't know if it takes a major life event, something to scare the shit out of you or what, but I was living my life always focused on, I got to get back into my bikini or my size 4 pants or, hey, Andrea, cuz I was always focused on the wrong things, going through life focused on how I looked, what people thought of me, going to work, coming home, the house has to be cleaned, or doing my chores, whatever. And then the ICU occurred, and I realized, you know what? I've been given a second chance at life, and I view things very differently now. I don't have to be the perfect body. I don't have to have people like me. I don't care if I don't care how many people are viewing me right now. I just hope I reach one person. Just one person maybe listens to me and they're like, okay, she's making sense and I can help somebody, or they're understanding that there's hope for them because they can relate to what I'm saying and I've helped them. You don't like me, tune out. right? I don't care. I don't need to be everybody's friend. I don't need to look perfect. I don't need to be perfect. My house doesn't need to look perfect. What's important to me is that my family is living with me now. My parents are living with me now. And I can get up in the morning and I walk over to their side and I say good morning to them every morning. And I say good night to them at night. And now I'm going to start crying again. This is the first time I've been this happy in my entire life. I am living my life by design. I'm living it the way I want to live it, not the way everyone else or society thinks I need to live it. And I know I need to be healthy. I know I need to be working out. I know I need to eat a little bit better, but I'm doing those things in a way that is fun. In a way that is fun. You guys can do it too. Okay? You can do it too. And I've just been going on and on and on and on. Another message I have for you, don't ignore your body. Don't ignore those warning symptoms. I shouldn't have ended up in the ICU for a week. I should not have. I should, like I said, if any of you are going in for a surgery sometime soon or having some sort of procedure done, please reach out to me and I'm going to talk to you about your risks of experiencing clots. People don't talk about it, and it is a killer. It's a killer. I could have died from it. And nobody talked to me before my surgery about the risks. I actually did not have a lot of what do you call it? I wasn't diabetic. I wasn't overweight. I wasn't a smoker. Even hereditary. Yet it happened to me. And I didn't know. People didn't tell me what to look for. They didn't tell me the signs. So I would be more than happy to talk to you guys about what happened to me and why it happened to me. I'm talking about a myriad of things right now. Oh my God, what else do we got? Want to talk to you soon? I'll message you, please, Michelle. Yes, let's talk. Yes, hugs to you too. I do miss you so much. I've been thinking about you a lot. Anyway, I guess I can go get my workout on now. Somehow I feel very emotional right now, and I keep wanting to break down and cry. I think I'm going to stop the video, have a good cry, and it's a good cry. It's not a sad cry. I feel very emotional right now because I do want you guys to get this message. I really, really do. It's important for everyone to live life to its fullest and be happy. And so many people are not. I'm sitting here looking at Kelly's comments about feeling miserable every day and reading Michelle talking about being anxious and having panic attacks. And you know what? I've lived it. I lived like feeling so miserable. And going day to day, not even realizing what day of the week it is because you're so busy and ignoring the things that are important to you and worrying about the things that are not. And who cares? Who cares in the grand scheme of things? But I'm telling you, you do need to care about your health. Your mind, your body, and your spirit. They do matter, and you do need to make them a priority. Okay, so if you haven't done that, reach out to me and let's talk, and we'll figure out a way that you can make them a priority and make them fun. That's why I'm trying to change things around and show you guys posts and pictures of how you can make things fun. Life can be fun. Even living with your parents can be fun. Right? It was a major life change for me, but it can be, it's amazing. It's amazing. We got a shitload of snow, so I went out and made a snow angel. Have fun with life, people. Okay, I'm done. I'm going to go in and get my workout on now. Oh my God, it's almost 10 o'clock. I got to get this done. And then I got to work on my Honor Flight stuff. If you guys don't know what Honor Flight is and you live in Rochester, you need to reach out to me, because in April, we're going to be sending like 60 veterans to Washington, D.C. for free. And they get to go visit their war memorials. And then when they come home on Sunday, we're all going to gather at the airport and we're going to welcome them home. They're like World War II veterans, Korean War veterans, and they never got the welcome home that they deserved, right? So they come home from spending the weekend in D.C., visiting all their war memorials, and then the airport's filled with like hundreds of people with signs and flags and stuff, and we welcome them home and give them the welcome home that they never got, that they deserved. It is amazing, right? So anyone watching me, like Andrea, who else was here from Rochester? I don't know. But you guys should come to the airport and experience it if you haven't yet. It's incredible. Anyway, I got to work on Honor Flight stuff today. I need to get busy. Another part of my life that took a change. Give back to the community, right? If you're looking for something in your life that you need to feel like you're serving a purpose, a greater, I don't know, whatever in life, volunteer. It feels amazing. Anyway, I'm going to go get my workout on, listen to some Usher and some 80s old school hip hop. Okay? I hope that this helped someone today. Anyone, someone. Reach out to me, everyone. Okay, Kelly, let's talk about Shakeology. Michelle, reach out to me. Okay, Burger, we'll figure out a time for me to come visit you in Long Island. Okay? Everyone, have a great Sunday. Bye.